各位记者朋友，大家。
Friends from the media, good afternoon. Welcome to the regular press conference of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now the floor is open for questions.
提问：日前七国集团外长会发。
Recently, the foreign ministries of the G7 issued the statement of the G7 foreign ministers meeting and the G7 foreign minister declaration on maritime security and prosperity to propagate China-related issues again. They made irresponsible remarks on the Taiwan question and maritime issues and expressed concerns over alleged provision of weapons and dual-use components to Russia by China, China's so-called overcapacity and military buildup. Do you have any comment? The joint statement of the G7 foreign ministers meeting and their declaration are a deliberate mischaracterization of the facts and truth which seek to vilify China interfering in China's internal affairs. We strongly deplore and firmly reject that and have launched serious protests with relevant countries. Let me stress that the Taiwan question is at the core of China's core interests, which brings no external interference. The situation in the South China Sea is generally stable. Freedom of navigation and the overflight in the South China Sea has never been an issue. The G7 should stop sowing discord and provoking disputes. China has all along been promoting talks for peace on the Ukraine issue, never provided lethal weapons to any party of the conflict, and exercised strict export control over dual-use articles. We absolutely reject the G7's blame shifting. China is committed to peaceful development, follows a national defense policy that is defensive in nature, and always keeps its nuclear strength at the minimum level required by national security. China's national defense spending is made to safeguard our nation's sovereignty, security, and development interests, and it is open, transparent, reasonable, and appropriate. The G7 says nothing about the U.S. responsibility in disarmament and the risk of nuclear proliferation posted by AUKUS, and chooses to direct the issue at China instead. This is typical double standards. The narrative of Chinese overcapacity has been proved false by facts. The G7 should stop politicizing and weaponizing trade and economic ties, and stop undermining the international economic order and destabilizing global industrial and supply chains. We call on the G7 to see the trend of history, discard the Cold War mentality and ideological bias, stop undermining China's sovereignty and interfering in China's internal affairs, and stop stoking antagonism and bloc confrontation. They need to focus on major issues, including addressing global challenges and promoting global development, and do more things that are conducive to international solidarity and cooperation. Next one, please.